Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning into your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Thelema Tarot by Renata Lechner. For the supportive oracle cards, I'm using the Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Alright. Already shuffled. Let's see what we have. That's it. Alright, let's do these. The bottom. Alright, harmony. Harmony. Harmony's at the bottom. Alright, are you trying to get along or is it them? Them. Other people are trying to get along with you is what I'm getting. Okay. Alright, so this is what I'm seeing happening. The situation itself, and I don't feel like a lot of other influence here other than just talking about the situation itself, seems to be like on an autopilot type thing. It seems active, something you regularly do or participate in. And I feel like you're getting a little bit agitated with the situation. It's either been going on for too long or you're just not into it at the moment. For some of you, you might be feeling a little bit run down, I feel, for some reason, or just like you don't want to be there anymore. I feel like that's the short of it. You don't want to be there anymore. The situation has been going on for a while. It seems to be just, whether you're bored or just worn out with the situation, or just seems like it just keeps doing the same thing over and over again, which is probably bored. This is the card that came up for you guys. The Devil card. I just feel like you're not happy with it anymore. You just don't want to do it. You just don't want to do it anymore. And I apologize for the Devil card showing up there, but that's what showed up there. Alright, so what I'm getting with it, you might be overly centering on your discontent for the situation. You might be a little obsessed with it, like you're just really getting aggravated with it. You're really sick of it. And you're just kind of like, I don't want to do this anymore. You hate showing up even, is what I'm getting. If this reading is hitting, I feel like you just hate even showing up at this point. Now, the situation is on autopilot, and it just keeps going. It's just on its own momentum, just keeps going. You really you're not into it anymore. You're just really not, and it's getting stronger is what I'm feeling. Now, what I'm seeing happens next is the Six of Cups. It seems to be it's being addressed that you're not into it anymore. In some fashion, either you or somebody else is bringing it forward, you're not really into it anymore. So what the Six of Cups is saying, especially because it's in the action line, is trying to bring back what you liked in the past, trying to revitalize the situation with what you originally liked about it or what you used to like about it. And what I'm getting is this is working slightly, because I feel like you're giving this a shot, you're giving it a fair roll. Alright, I'm in this situation anyway. Let me see if I can recapture what I used to love, what I used to like. Let me give it a shot. Let me give it a roll. I'll shake the dice and I'll roll them and we'll see what happens. So you're game for that. You're game for it. Let me see if I can do it. I'll try to do that because it's coming forward that you're really discontent is what I'm getting. So this happens. That moment happens. It doesn't seem that bad. The other side, I feel like, they're a little bit presumptuous is what I'm getting. Because you're giving it a shot. You're giving it a shot. This doesn't fix the situation, but you're giving it a shot. And I feel like the other side is taking this a little... No, they're presuming it's working. They seem to think the situation has been taken care of. Like, oh, that solved it. It did not. No, I don't think it did. Because I'm getting, they have the Nine of Cups, like, oh, you're good, everything's fine now. It's all, yeah, that fixed it. All right, we're back in happy land. It's all good. All right, yay. You were just kind of choking it down is what I'm getting. You're trying best foot forward. You're putting best foot forward. You still don't want to, you still are not feeling any better than you did before. I do feel like you're putting on a happy face about it, though. I feel like you're putting on a happy face, but I don't feel like you really like it. I really feel like you're already done with the situation. It feels like you're already done with it. And the next thing I see coming up on your side are 2 cards, the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. You're out. You're out. I feel like you're done, and you jet right out, and it happens fast. It's kind of like you're trying to recapture that whatever you liked before. You're trying to get along. You're putting on that happy face. You really don't want to. And I just feel like that last straw, or whatever you say, the bow breaks, whatever you want to say, the last one, like it just, the dam crushes open, bursts open, whatever you want to say. It's done, and it's done fast. It's just kind of like, I've had it. I can't do this anymore. I'm done, and you're out. You're out, and you're out quick is what I'm getting. You've had it. You're finished. You're finished. You're out, and it happens fast. It happens fast. I'm getting in the situation itself. The Tower happens because of this. People seem completely thrown off. Did not expect this to happen. Didn't see it coming. I'm getting the strength, inspiration, and courage coming in. Like, you leaving and leaving fast is throwing the whole situation off. I gotta be honest with you. It's throwing everybody off. But I do feel like the strength is there. Like, they can handle it. They got the inspiration to handle it. They got the strength. They have the people in place to deal with it. It's fine. And the courage, like, they'll be fine. I feel like they're going to be fine. I just feel like they're literally blown out of the water by it. You were literally shocking these people. What type of advice are we... Because you're trying to get along. I feel like trying to get along is not working. But I almost feel like you're forced to. Like, when this person comes forward to you and they're like, oh, try to remember what you did like, you know, they seem to be impressing upon you that they want this to just smooth over and be okay. And you're trying to get along with them. You're trying to go along with this. You have honest intentions when you do this. This seems to be the problem right here. Because they want you to recapture what you used to like. And you need to find something. You don't need to regress. You need to progress. So looking back isn't going to work. And I feel like that's the kicker here. To be honest about looking back is not going to work. So if you come at this reading at the right time, just to realize, like, what you used to like, it's not going to work. Going back to what you used to like, that's past tense. I don't feel you as a backward moving person. You're a forward moving person is what I'm getting. Granted, it's a general read, but forward moving, not backward moving. And that's a step backwards, and that's not going to feel good. When this moment comes forward, and this person says, you know, let's try to remember, you need to push forward that, you know what, that's not going to work for me. I don't regress, I progress. I need something to look forward to. I need something to work towards. If you can give me something like that, we can probably make this work. But if you want me to regress, there's only a matter of time before I'm out, because I don't regress. I don't do that. That's the best advice I can give you for this situation. Because you're not happy is what I'm getting. You're really not happy. And I feel like that's the key with the devil, because I've noticed a lot in this deck especially. The devil brings you a gift. And I feel like that bothers people when I say that. But it shows you... This card shows you what's really not working and what's really aggravating you. You don't want to go backward. You're feeling stagnant and you don't want to go backward. You need to move forward. You need to have something to work towards, something to go towards, something to reach for. If you can find something to reach for, this might have a different temporary outcome, but it might also have a more pleasant ending. But you need something to work towards. And if they realize, if you bring that forward, because I feel like you're trying to get along, and the harmony's kind of working against you here, because you're trying to get along and you're trying to do it the way somebody else wants you to do it, and that's not going to work for you. You're not one to regress. I just don't feel like that's right. I feel like a progressive attitude, something new to go forward to, something to keep you engaged, something to go towards. If you have that, this could go better. Regressing is not going to work. And I feel like when this person comes forward to you and they're like, remember, blah, 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 remember, you can just say, and that was great for them, but I've progressed beyond that. I don't want to, to me, that's like taking a step back. I need something to work forward to. I need something to reach for, and then I can maybe do this. Because I feel like this person's just kind of like, I just feel like you want to be getting along with this person, and just, it's going to backfire, because I feel like you're just going to come to this moment where you're like, I am so done. I can't do this anymore, and you're out. They'll be fine. It's going to be a rough moment when you leave, because I feel like you're very impactful for the situation, but the only way I can see this going any differently is if you tell this person, hey, I move forward. I don't move backward. I don't do that. If this energy is connecting with you, if this reading is connecting with you, that's how I feel this going. Forward motion. We move forward. I don't go backward. I go forward. I go forward to something new. I don't repeat things. I don't want to. I don't want to. That's just how I feel. Done? Done. All right. I feel like we got there. All right. So thank you for watching. I hope that helped. If you'd like a direct reading from me, go ahead, shoot me an email. jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.